Okay, guys, Nolan Davis and Lovelace right here in the building. Bio Bootcamp. Bio Bootcamp is coming back, and I'm calling it the Bio Bootcamp remix a little bit. This time we're going to have a DJ. This time we're going to have live recipes created by Chef Cassie. That's a part of the book. Right now, we're going to get right into the tips, the tricks of how do you get your health and fitness to that next level incrementally and make it a lifestyle with David Lovelace. Lovelace, what's going on, sir?
How you doing, Nolan? I'm doing very well, and yourself?
Man, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. So, you know what? I've learned a lot in just the past couple of days. I've already been surrounded with a lot of people. And every time you give us a tidbit, I'm always thinking, how can I implement that in my life? Am I ready for this now? Do I need to do it later? What do you have for us today?
All right, Nolan. I want to touch bases on how if you have access to a sauna, then another way to help improve on your muscular development. All right. So typically what you want to understand about the sauna is called hypothermic conditioning. All right. And what that's going to do is help your body create more red blood cells, make your muscles recover better, make your muscles have more muscular endurance, and it also helps on your natural human growth hormone. All right. So if you work out and you're looking for the right recovery because muscles grow in the healing process, 20 minutes every day in the sauna is going to be effective. If you are not as if you are pretty much sedentary, then 2 20-minute sessions a day is going to help, and that would be 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, preferably close to bedtime, so that you can continue that recovery process.
Okay. Now, what if it's just hot as hell where you live? Like it gets hot as hell in Houston. Can I just sit outside for 20 minutes? Like, what's the deal?
Well, yeah, it does get hot in Houston, but you want a consistent heat where there's no, excess wind to change the temperature up and down. Meaning, you don't want an extreme adjustment in temperature. You don't want a fluctuation in temperature. You want a consistent heat. So going into the box, you're getting consistent. I would say anywhere between 115 to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, staying in there so that your body can recover well, produce more red blood cells, become more muscular endurance. Again, improving on your natural human growth hormone. You can't go wrong.
So, and maybe you wasn't ready for the differences in this, but I've heard of cryogenics, right?
Right.
What is the difference? So you got extreme heat, then you have extreme cold.
Yes.
So which one is better, or are they both about the same, just on parallel differences or of the plane? What does that look like?
They are on the same plane, meaning they're both forms of hypothermic conditioning, meaning you got the extreme cold and you have the extreme heat. Now with the extreme cold, and I'm telling you, I've done cryo, and they drop it on the average 180 degrees below zero to
Right.
where you stay in there for about 3 minutes, and you're basically purifying the blood. So you get the body to that point where you have that fight or flight response, and then that hormone starts to take over, and then right when the 3 minutes hits, you come out, that purification of the blood starts to happen, and the level of detoxicity that you have with the cryo is amazing. Granted, you do have to make sure your blood pressure is at a good level when you do the cryo. The cryo places I go to, they always check your blood pressure to make sure you're at a good level to do so. But it is very effective. If you're able to manage both in your schedule, I think that can be very effective. I wouldn't suggest you do the cryo every day. You can, but I think on a financial standpoint too, because cryo is not cheap. It's definitely worth it, but it's not cheap. So I would suggest if you're working out hardcore 2 to 3 times a week, I think doing a cryo is fine. or if you want to do it every other day, that's fine as well. But I don't really think you need to do it 7 days a week.
But the sauna, you
But the
think it's so?
sauna, you can do it every day, twice a day, again, based off your activity level. So the more active you are, the less you kind of want to be in there because you don't want to overdo it too. Because there's certain levels of being, if you're doing too much of the sauna, now you're having a reverse effect. You're putting added stress on the body. Now you've stressed it out to the point where cortisol is elevated. Now you're storing fat and literally breaking muscle tissue down. So for the average person, 20 minutes will be sufficient. And with the extreme heat versus the extreme cold is not as extreme as the cold that you do with the cryo, because cryo you only need 3 minutes. With the sauna, you need to stay in there for about 20 minutes.
I don't know if I can. So I'm from Chicago. I don't know if everybody knew that or not. And I've literally been outside in below zero weather, and it's not fun. I'm trying to take the cold to make you say some crazy stuff.
Yes.
You'll be out there waiting for the bus, and the wind to hit. That's what it's called, the hawk. The wind to hit, and when that wind whistle through, you'll be out there like, like I'm trying to tell you to make you say
wind
some crazy
chill,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know about the cryo, man. I don't know
it's like a slang that they say in New York City that it's brick outside.
Right.
Like, well,
right.
When you hit your hand on a brick, what does that feeling? It's that
exactly.
that cold, stingy feeling that you get
on your whole body.
Oh yeah, I mean, New York doesn't get as cold as Chicago. I know that,
right.
but there's been a few times it's hit below zero. Yes, waiting on the bus, you're like, oh my goodness, and oh, don't let the bus be late. And the bus is always late on the coldest days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right. So we're talking about the sauna. We're talking about, cryogenics and pretty much the polar opposites of the same platform, same type of situation. Still both giving benefits. How does the gel come into this? Because, we definitely both look at this product. This product is how we met, made some great relationships. This product is something that on a whole nother level more than most people in my company. I think you and the surgeon that I rock with, big shout out to David Fairweather. I think both of you guys know this on a whole extreme, intimate level. How does this help with the sauna situation?
Okay, so you already have it. You already have the sauna helping you on one aspect, and then the gel helping you on a molecular aspect. So to speak, yeah, the sauna is great, it's fantastic, but if you want to get that extra edge, because like I told you before, the sauna helps with your natural human growth hormone, and then of course the gel does that too. Dude, those two combined, max results. I've done it myself. It is amazing. Max results. So if you know how to manage the two accordingly, you can't go wrong. Obviously, you kind of don't want to match them at the same time because you want to reap the benefits of both. So it's almost as if like when one is starting to come down, you do the other one so that those natural levels stay high. Because the idea is right. The more you keep those levels balanced and high, the better you're going to perform. The better the recovery, the better with the hypertrophy, the better with the reproduction of red blood cells, the better muscle conditioning you're going to have. And another good thing about having good muscle conditioning is that activity level of the neurons firing back and forth throughout your body that actually helps create more energy. So you're gonna feel more energized too. So I mean, if you know how to balance them out based off of the times of day that you're able to go to the sauna and based off the times of the day that you can take the gel, you can't go wrong. And I can show everyone how to do it.
So here's the thing: what we have is literally metabolized in your body in 4 to 6 hours, right?
Yes.
So really, all you have to do is plan it on what time of day you're going to take it. So if you're going to take it in the middle of the day, then take this in the morning, do the sauna, and then take this again at night. This is a cycle of 5 days on, 2 days off. So Monday through Friday. even if you just wanted to hit the sauna a couple of times on the weekend, do it on the weekends when you're not on the gel. That could be a different approach
Yes, it
as
can.
well.
Yes, it
So,
can.
so because this is metabolized, people talk about HGH and what it does in some of the situations. What we have is a single dose. Because it's metabolized in your body in 4 to 6 hours, that's how we have zero side effects. I was going to say difficult. Side effects is the word I'm
Right,
looking for.
right.
Right. So it's an 18-year product. It's nothing new. It's just that the last 3 years, 3 years ago, we just got out of the FDA registration process. We're now brought it to market at that time. And this November, it'll be 3 years. And we're just really starting to build momentum on this. This thing is something that's absolutely special. It's not a Me Too product. It's not a, you got a fat pill? Me too. Let me tell you why my fat pill is better than your fat pill. None of that. This is something that's absolutely awesome and amazing, one of a kind. And I want to thank Lovelace for always being right here with me and believed in it enough to partner with me to do this after he got his results, right? This is something that he and I have been working on for a while. And after he got his results, we decided to do this, and he got his results over the long period of time. And he was busy. Then the COVID hit, and we had all of these things. So this is not something new to David. This is not something new to me. I've been with it almost 3 years. I'm telling you, this is an 18-year product, was made for MMA fighters and professional athletes. I'm telling you, we went through a 10-year period to make sure everything went through the FDA registration situation. And when we came out, ta-da, here we are. And so I've been rocking with Lovelace for almost a year and a half now or something like that.
Yeah.
About a year and a half now. This is something that's been tried and proven with some of the best people. And if you're looking for it right now and you're watching this, David, tell them how they can contact you, sir.
All right. So the best way to contact me on all social media is the David Lovelace, and that's pretty much on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Or you can email me at eatfitdavid@gmail.com.
All right. And if you guys want more information, go to joinanewlife.com, and it's just going to be information. Fill out the form, and I personally can give you a call back. And if you saw me on here with David Lovelace, that's the magic words. All you got to do is let me know. Hey, David, anything you want to say before we go, sir?
No, I think we covered everything.
All right, cool. Hey, this is Nolan Davis. That's David Lovelace. You can tell that I'm the muscular one out of the two. This is Bio Bootcamp. My brother, I can mess with him if I want to. And until next time, love to live to love, and be well.